I'm up here to talk about this handsome young man right here, Bryar Moss. Before I start, I want to give a quick shout out to my team mom, Mrs. Moss, right over there. Thank you. This is my first year coaching the golf team as head coach. I could have done without you, so thank you very much. All right, so I would consider myself a decent golfer. I can't putt to save my life right now, but I can hit the ball far, like I crush drives. At least I thought I did until I met Bryar. The first time I saw Bryar hit a drive, it made me feel like a little kid that wasn't tall enough to ride the roller coaster. The most frustrating part about it is that it looks effortless. He has this smooth and compact backswing, and then the ball just disappears. It's actually really fun to watch. After our first round of tryouts, I remember I called my best friend from back home, and he asked me how it went. I told him that it went really well, and I was really excited. And I told him that I was a little worried about my job security because I wasn't sure how I was supposed to coach one of the best golfers I've ever seen in person. I was blown away, honestly, the first time I saw you golf. I was like, that's a different level of golf that I hadn't seen before. So that was awesome. Every aspect of Bryar's game is impressive. He can putt, chip, hit long and short irons. He can shape his shots however he wants. There was this shot he hit at our state practice round in Montrose on the 18th hole that you know what I'm talking about. He, of course, hits the drive right in the middle for like 340 yards. And then we were like 245 yards, I think. He had to go over this water, and there was this like palm tree that shaped like a field goal almost. And so I was like, you won't hit it through there onto the green. He's like, yeah, of course I will. I don't know if it's a 2-iron. 6-iron, of course it is a 6-iron. It's just this golf ball, like it was a field goal, kick is good, and then it softly hits the green, bump, and it was like 8 feet. He made it work. Yeah, he made it work. So it was really cool to watch. I think all coaches here would agree with me when I say there's two things you hope before starting a season as a coach. Number one, you want to win. And number two, the players on your team are good kids. And I don't mean good as in like playing the sports, but just good kids. You know, you want to have good kids on your team and enjoy being around them. Bryar was the captain of our team this year, and I couldn't have asked for a better leader to help me navigate the things that came up in the season. Bryar encouraged his teammates. He worked hard, and he made the teams in our league recognize Ponderosa as a legitimate golf team. Bryar is overall a very cool kid. He never gets too excited or too upset. He's very even keel, and he has this kind of laugh that makes you feel good about yourself. When he laughs, it's like, oh, I did something good. So thank you for giving me the chance to say that as your coach, Bryar. By far the coolest experience I've ever had coaching was at our regional tournament. After 18 holes, Bryar was tied for the lead with his kid from Erie. They both live 71. 70, sorry. Yeah, 70. Wow. I went and I told the tournament director, I said, hey man, 2 kids tied to win the tournament. We need to have a playoff. The director told me there wasn't going to be a playoff. So I politely told him that was one of the softest things I'd ever heard. He told me to kick rocks, but I went out and I told Bryar that there wasn't going to be a playoff. And then 10 minutes later, this dude comes out and he says, okay, in 10 minutes we're going to have a playoff because 2 kids tied. That was annoying. But Bryar didn't complain. He got his clubs. He halfway tucked his shirt back in like he does. Hit a few warm-up shots at the range. I drove him from the driving range to the 18th tee box, and when we got out, you know, they were going to play 18th for the playoff. When we got out, the only thing I remember is how many people there were watching. I get nervous if there's like 6 people watching me drive, and there had to have been 200, 250 people there. Bryar flushes his drive right in the middle. Kid from Erie is legit, puts his right in the middle. And I just want to tell you that I think the most memorable sports moment I've had in my life was walking down that fairway with you, holding your bag like your caddy, and there was just tons of people watching, and I got to watch these 2 kids play just really, really awesome golf. I think there's 4 playoff holes, and I was the caddy and watching this kid golf, and there was tons of people. It was just the coolest experience I've had in sports, so I want to thank you you made that happen, and it would have happened without you, obviously, so thank you very much for that. I'm proud to say that I was your coach. I can't wait to see you compete at Tennessee State next year. I'm excited to watch you take on the world after school. I look forward to golfing with you in the future, and I hope that you know if you ever need something, you can count on me, unless it's advice about your swing.